All right, today we are taking a look at a Series 4 BotBot. This is one of the guys from the winner's circle, which is what they call the randomly selected blind packed gold BotBots, which are mostly, and we'll get into that, repaints of previous BotBots, just all gold. This guy in particular is the one oddity in the group because this is a mold that has not been used before. This is the first time this mold has gotten any use, at least according to the wiki. I thought maybe it might be part of those like color changing, series 1.5 pack guys that were all like kitchen objects, but apparently not. Apparently this is the first use of the mold, and yeah, it's a pretty good blender mold. I love the little decal on there with the measurements. If I can get it to focus. And yeah, I mean, I kind of wish that I, had this guy in not gold because I really do like this mold, and I'm like, not, I'm not super into the gold versions of the BotBots guys. I mean, like they're fun to have as a novelty, but ultimately I prefer the not gold versions. So hopefully down the road we'll get this guy as just like a regular blender because I think it'd be cool to have like this section as like a translucent plastic, and then it would be nice. But as it is, still pretty good blender mode. To transform this guy, he's got a bit of a parts forming with like the weapon type thing that they do for some of them. You take the lid off, and we'll just put that down for right now. Take the two halves here, and you fold them over the side just like this, and then fold them down, and those will be his arms. Take this section here and rotate it. That'll be his body and legs, and then take this flap right here and rotate it down, and there you have Liquid Gold in his robot mode. Did I say the name before? I'm not sure. His name is Liquid Gold. And then this section here, I think, mostly just acts as a shield. I can't think of any other way to put it on him, but you can just plug it into his arm here. I thought for a sec that you could plug it into his hands since he's got like the carve out there, and maybe you're supposed to be able to, but does not feel like an overly solid connection, and I can't get it to go in there. So seems like the only place to put it is on his arm right here, which is not a bad place to put it, but I sort of prefer when the weapons thing is kind of like an optional feature on these guys. But either way, he's got a really cute robot mode. I love the way that they like switched up, turned him upside down, and had like the base be the head to give him like these little flat horns. I just think that's kind of clever, a clever use of the shape of the object. He does have some arms sculpted inside there, but otherwise he's got these big mitts. Yeah, articulation wise, his arms are on ball joints here, so you can rotate them all around, and they're also on that hinge. And yeah, I mean, if you want to count that as like a waist swivel, even though it's like above his chest, then you can do that. But otherwise, that's pretty much it. Say robot mode for this guy gets a 4 out of 5 for me. Like I do like how they did it. The arms are a little bit awkward, so I'm not like overly thrilled about that, but overall still pretty positive. I still do like him. Might like him better if he was painted a different color, but still like him. Alt mode for me, I think I'm going to give a 5 out of 5. I think it's a really good blender mode, and again, like I said earlier in the week, with Bank Shots review, if it's just like that one little thing for me that's keeping me from giving it the 6 out of 5, the extra bonus point. And for this guy, that is that it's gold, because like it can't be a perfect blender mode because it's not the colors of a blender. Would really like to see this guy in not gold and in regular colors, but still pretty good blender mode. I still think it gets the point across great, so I'm still going to give it a 5 out of 5. And then transformation is going to get a 3 out of 5 because it's just average. So that is going to give Liquid Gold an ultimate score of 12 out of 15, which makes him a 4-star BotBot. So definitely above average. Very cool little guy. Would like him even better if he weren't gold, but still great blender modes, great robot mode. Still really like him. There we have the review for BotBots Series 4 Liquid Gold.